Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Edward off the charts. So we're gonna do some hammer curls. I'm doing 3 different sets. The first set is gonna be with 25-pound dumbbells, then 35-pound dumbbells. My last set is gonna be with 45-pound dumbbells. All right, set 1. This is with the 25s. I'm gonna keep the back straight. I'm gonna squeeze each motion. Concentrate on that muscle group. Keep everything tight and right. This is kind of like your warm-up. Squeezing that muscle. Arnold Schwarzenegger talk about squeezing and thinking through the muscle group that you're trying to work as you're working it. Okay, so for set 2, we got the 35-pound dumbbells. Same mindset. I'm squeezing all the way through. Little side version. See what's going on. As you're working those muscles, as it's going up, and you get the negative as it's going down. I'm trying to squeeze my stomach in as I'm doing this, and also focusing on the muscle group that we're working on. Obviously, since these are hammers, the muscle group are those guns. Okay, so set 3, we're gonna be doing the hammer curls with the 45-pound weights. The more you go up in weight, sometimes you might lose some of your form. Sometimes that's okay if you wanna get some exercise, get your body used to hitting that heavy weight, but we'll see how we do. Still gonna try to have my back, stomach in, I'm squeezing. I'll do the right side version this time. Still under control. Trying to avoid doing all of this. You could do these when it gets heavier, but okay, now we're gonna take the same weights, the 25-pound, the 35-pound, the 45 pounds, and we're gonna do the same thing. This time, instead of doing hammer curls like this, we're gonna do just bicep curls with the dumbbells. Squeezing each part of that muscle as we do it, all right? So here we go for set 1. Like I said, first we're gonna do 25 pounds, and I'm just squeezing all the way through. Squeezing the muscle. Always remember to tighten your stomach as you're doing this. You know, that's a muscle right there, you know, abdominal muscles. Keeping them engaged while you're working out. So side version, let you know what's working. You can see I'm focusing on my arms. Each motion is getting engaged. I could do a little twist at the very end to get a little bit more if need be. But like I said, 25 pounds, I'm just going through the motions right now. But I'm still getting a pump. And this is kind of lightweight. I'm still getting a pump. You don't always gotta go heavy. Gotta control that gut. See, that stomach wants to act up. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. See a little bit of twist I'm doing at the end. A little up on top. That's a little peak right there. Get that knot. All right, set 2, I'm using the 35-pound dumbbells. Again, we're always focusing on our form. Good shove of arms, I'm keeping everything tight. Get that twist. I personally like to look at my muscles as I'm working it. I can see that contraction. Everybody like working their arms, man, because because you can tell a lot by somebody's arms. You can tell how athletic they are sometimes. Most of the times you can. Trying to get those 21 inches. You see somebody with some 21-inch arms, trust me, you're gonna take notice. You're gonna take notice. It's impressive. Whether a young man or older man, you see somebody supporting the gun show, you gotta respect it. All right, so the last set is gonna be with the 45 pounds. We're gonna try to keep our same form and technique. And it's a little heavy now. So, we'll start off right here. Oh yeah. This one here. My right arm is definitely stronger than my left. Let's get a good workout right here. Okay, so my third set, I love working with the straight bar. So I like to come to the machine over here. And this right here, I just love this machine, this workout right here. For, again, I just love what it does for the arms, man. Nice concentration. I can squeeze on it. I can work it. You're getting a positive and the negative going down. See that muscle working? Yeah, something about to do my second set with my straight bar curls. It's saying like 57.5 pounds. But it's pretty close to the whole rack. But it's not the whole rack. The first one was like 47. But it's enough where you're getting that work. I feel it. Can I do more? Yeah. But as you notice, I'm squeezing as I'm going up. And I'm squeezing as I'm going down. I just like how this hits every body part. And that bicep. You got some forearm action going on. Get some tricep action as well. You know? You get that arm, get that contraction. I got one more set to do. So my last set, with the straight bar, I'm doing the whole rack. They have it listed down at 72.5 pounds to see how it looks and how it feels. Sometimes it's okay if you lose some of your form. Oh yeah. That's the whole rack. It's manageable, but it ain't easy. But sometimes it's good to give your body that physical extra stress. You know, you need that, you know. That's how you build muscle. You have to tear it apart to build it back up, like most things. Okay, now we're gonna switch over and get some tricep extensions with the rope. I'm gonna do 3 sets. I don't wanna spend all day on my arms today, but I do definitely wanna get a little pump going, so get that stretch going in. Like I said before, everything I do, I wanna suck in my stomach and focus on the muscles that we're working on. Right now, it's arms, and the focus is on the triceps. You can tighten up your back a little bit also by tightening up your upper back. You actually get to squeeze more of those triceps. That's set 1. All right, set 2. Arms are feeling good. Getting a nice little pump going on. set. I'll make sure my last set, I'll go about 30 pounds, 20 pounds heavier. Yeah, so I was tripping. I said about 20, 30 pounds heavier. I'm doing 10 pounds heavier for my last set, you know? And here we go. Set 3, tricep row. Still manageable. Form is still there. Okay, I'm beginning to feel a little pump right now. Okay, I'd like to go a little heavier with this next set for triceps. Again, I want to point out to you, you know, a lot of times people want to get their arms right. They want to get those 21-inch arms, and all they do is work the bicep. If you do the math, your arm is comprised of a bicep and a tricep, right? See the muscle for the triceps? The tricep obviously is 3, bicep is 2. So if all you do is working the bicep and not working the tricep, you dropping the ball. That's a fumble, all right? So work your triceps and go heavy with them. Set 1. Squeeze them. Again, I'm sucking in my stomach and I'm focusing on my arms. Make sure you breathe. Breathing is a very important part of working out. It's what brings that oxygen into the muscles so you get growth. 2 plates around from doing the whole rack. So let's see how this feels. Easy. Easy work. That's easy work for set 2. Remember, keep breathing as you lift it. Inhale through your nose, exhale as you pump it out. I'm gonna do the whole rack for set 3. Set 3, I'm doing the entire rack. I already know it should be pretty easy sneezy for me because I'm feeling kind of strong with this lift. So I'm gonna focus more on the breathing and contract those muscles I'm doing it. I'll be honest with you, I'm being a little vulnerable right now because I mentioned to you that dips is not my strongest area. That's what we're gonna do next. Because you gotta force yourself to do those things that you don't wanna do. And the way becomes the way. The way to you doing it becomes the way. So the fact that I mentioned I like doing dips, I need to get my triceps stronger. I'm gonna do a couple sets of dips to close out and be done with my arms for today. All right, here we go. That was painful. I ain't gonna lie, that hurt me to the core. All right, set 2, dips. You already know. Okay, so we got the last set of dips. As I was looking at the video, I can see the muscles contracting, so I definitely need to be doing more dips. It baffles me how I could be so strong on so many different lifts. And then when it comes time to dips, it's like I'm like a little baby. I can't do, I can do it, but it hurts me to the core. It's like somebody just beat me up after school. It's like, yo, it's 3 o'clock. Get ready for that 2-piece. It's coming your way. I feel like the 2-piece is coming my way every time I do dips, but I know I gotta get better at dips, so guess what I need to start doing? I'm doing all these pull-ups. I can do pull-ups, and I have problems doing dips. Make that make sense. It's all right here. All right, dips, last set. I'm gonna do little short ones first. I feel good, I'm done. So that concludes my arm workout for today. We just did some biceps, 3 sets of biceps. We did 2 sets of triceps, and then we finished it off with some dips, which I can't stand, but we did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Let that be a lesson to you. Those things you don't like doing, you gotta do them anyway. You gotta do them anyway. So you might as well put in the work, do the work, put in the work, and get it done. This is your boy E with off the charts, peak performance, y'all. Peace.